Hey people, it's El Nicole here and I'm back with another video. Yes, I got a whole new environment and a whole new setup going on. I'm trying to work out some new things because y'all know I got my new camera. And I'm almost at 100 followers, and so I thought, might as well switch it up. But anyways, that's not why you're here. You're here because you're interested in my review and recap of episode 7 of Cloak and Dagger. So if you're interested in that, make sure that you stick around and stay tuned. Don't forget, if you have not already, please subscribe because I'm almost at 100. And you don't want to miss any new videos from me, so make sure you turn on your notifications as well. All right, guys, let's jump into my review of episode 7 for Cloak and Dagger. All right, guys, so last week's episode actually ended with Tyrone, like, I guess you can say, teleporting to Tandy at the church after witnessing the death of, I guess you could say he's a friend, but he was his brother's best friend. So after witnessing the death of him, he actually, he's running away from Detective Connor, and he teleports to the church where he finds Tandy. And Tandy's like, oh, hey, what's up? And Tandy, in typical Tandy fashion, even though he was sad and depressed and kind of going through something, I mean, he did just witness another murder, she made it about her and was like, I need your help. I need you to come with me to the hospital. And because I entered into Dr. such and such's mind, and there was a door with black smoke around it, so I thought you're the only one who can help me. And he was. So they go to the hospital and they touch the man together, only to find themselves in his mind where he is trapped, replaying over and over again the night of the explosion on the rig. And this is the same night in which Tandy lost her dad because their car went over into the river or whatever. I can't remember exactly. And Tyrone's brother was actually shot by Detective Connor. So this is all in the same night, and he's replaying the same thing over and over again. One of the biggest discoveries is that this is who her father was talking to on the phone. And she has this memory because she mentions his name, and he's like, well, how do you know him? Or he's the one who keeps calling. And so as we keep going throughout the episode, they're trying to figure out how to get out of his mind because they're also trapped in there too. And they can't get him to see that he's trapped inside of his own mind. And so the whole thing literally just keeps repeating over and over again. Then Tandy actually answers the phone to hear her father's voice and ends up deciding that she's going to stay there so she can talk to her dad. So once they figure out how to get out of this world or out of the man's mind, Tandy lies to Tyrone about leaving and actually pushes him out some type of way, but she was left inside of his mind. When he comes back to the real world, he tries to get Tandy out, but he can't even touch her for whatever reason. This is something about their powers for me I still do not understand. I'm hoping that they kind of reveal that later on. There's only 3 episodes left, but I'm hoping that they reveal that. But either way, of course, Tyrone goes back into back into the mind of the doctor. Well, he really wasn't a doctor. He was like a scientist. Well, he was a doctor still. Anyways, he goes back into his mind to help save Tandy, to only find that Tandy has somehow been trapped in this world for more than what, I guess the world kind of moves on a different time frame, and she's been trapped in there for so long, she's a completely different person herself. And she's talking to him over and over and over again. And Tyrone's finally like, wait, how do you know that you're actually talking to your dad? Light bulb. And so he tells her, ask him a question that only he would know the answer to. Of course, she does it. He didn't know the answer. And so finally it clicks. We got to get out of here. And so Tandy ends up convincing the scientist that of who he is and who his daughter is, and he needs to come out, and they fight their way out. And even though Tyrone actually tried to save the day originally, it wasn't his mind or his work to do. It was the scientist. And so after they help him fight through everybody and get through it, he's freed from his own mind, and he wakes up not knowing who they are, but she ends up calling his daughter, and she comes and sees him at the hospital. And then later on in the episode, which was probably my favorite part, is Tyrone pulls out a voice recorder where he finally hears his brother's voice for the first time in so long. Him and Tandy have a real moment with this, because she was trapped in that world because she just wanted to hear his voice. She just wanted to talk to him again. And Tyrone didn't realize how important that was and how meaningful it could have been. And so he goes home and does the same, but calls Tandy while doing it. And so they really just kind of bonded off of that. And it was really good to see. So yeah, overall for me, this episode was still on the boring side. I feel like we're kind of beating a dead horse at this point. We understand Roxanne did something wrong. Roxanne is to blame for a lot of things. When is superhero camp going to happen? Like, when are we going to learn more about their powers? Like, when are they really going to be able to put their powers into action? Like, yeah. But I will say that I was definitely more entertained this episode than I was the last two. I just thought the writing of this episode was superb. I thought the directing of this episode was superb. I thought the cinematography, the foreshadowing, just everything about it I thought was really, really, really good. On the flip side of it, but that works for me because I'm a TV and movie geek, and you all know this. And so stuff like that really does work for me. It can make me enjoy the episode. Like, if it's one thing, like for the episode to suck and the writing to suck, then I'm like, oh, okay, I don't want to watch this at all. But if the writing and everything is good, that still keeps me just as intrigued. And I think that's still just as important, because I'm still very much so interested in the show and still very much so excited about the show. But it's just kind of dragging its feet right now. We only have 3 episodes left. So again, like I said last week, I'm excited and a little nervous to see what's going to happen and to see what's going to come next. But I think that it's going to be good. I think overall the season has been really, really good either way. So I think these last 3 episodes are going to like blow our socks off. If anything, the season finale I think is going to be amaze balls. And so I'm just really excited to hurry up and get there, because I just want all these stories to just develop and to come out, and then we can put it all together, and then we can be like shoom shoom, and you know, shadows and lights and everything. Just okay, yeah, y'all know I'm extra. Anyways, all right guys, so let me know what you thought about episode 7 of Cloak and Dagger. Are you feeling the same way I am? Are you going to be able to stick around to the season finale? Because I've been getting a few comments about how all of us are a little bored. So let me know what you're thinking. Leave me some comments below. Again, if you have not already, please subscribe. I love you guys for watching. Until next week, bye.